Hello everyone, out here again at it. Today I'm going to be out in the woods doing some exploring. I'm in an area that I've been to once or twice before. This area that I'm on is documented to have Civil War activity on it, Confederate and Union as well, mainly Confederate. But last year I never had any luck trying to find anything, and a couple flat buttons, nothing that really articulates this was a Civil War area. However, last year I did stumble upon an old house site way back in the woods along an old 1800s road. So we're going to go check that out today. It is wet, it is rainy. It rained for a good 12 hours, but I'm still going to make the trip. So if I don't get into any metal detecting or bottle digging today, we're just going to be doing some exploring most of all. But I have the Equinox out here with me, and I also have bottle probe. So hopefully we'll get into something. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you as soon as we find something. I'm gonna have to do some detecting at some point. Beautiful, really nice signal there. All right, really quick before we really get going here, I want to show you my settings that I'll be detecting. And I'm in field 2. Of course, I find a good spot, and I noise cancel in the ground balance. Got the volume set to where it's comfortable for me. And then my threshold, I always turn up the threshold when I'm hunting someplace like this here, so I can hear those deeper tones that might not come out as a sound. You're just like listening for the break in the tone. My target's tones 5, -9. That's my accept reject. And then my recovery speed, I got it set at 4 right now because I'm actually sitting in a fairly dense area of iron, the old house site. So the reason I chose this setting here is, and let me just say, I'll leave it right here on this. I'm gonna hit the pinpoint button just to leave it there. That way, when I get out of iron, I can just really quickly just turn right back to this and change it. If I get into some heavy iron, I'll bump it up, or less iron or no iron, you know, I'll take it down. But anyway, right now I'm going to keep it at 4, and we'll just hit the pinpoint button to keep it there. I like this mode here because I'm transitioning from the MX Sport, and I hunted in relic mode with the MX Sport a lot, and I would be in the sat mode for the MX Sport, and that works a lot like the this recovery speed. So anyway, there it is. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comments and then I'll get to it. So let's get to some exploring. So this is at least a mile hike back to where we're going. So why am I wearing orange? Well, hunting season has been extended out here for an extra month because of diseased deer. So I'm wearing orange just to be careful. Otherwise, I typically wouldn't even be out here. But it's a weekday, it's been raining. Hopefully there's not so many die-hard hunters out here. You know, you hear that running water? I gotta find a way to cross that creek. See you in a little bit. That's why we're wearing orange. Here, a four-wheeler off, not too far from me. Might not be the only one out here today. This looks like it's going to be fun to cross. Yep. Gotta be careful. So there's a creek that runs through here all the way around the property, and then it comes in. It goes into this lake. And it sure is pretty though. I actually metal detected this. That was a mistake. With all the bullets that have been shot down here, it's going off every 10 seconds. Yeah, let's take the hard road. Y'all see any hunters up in them trees? Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check out this area a little bit. Make sure there's no hunters that I'm encroaching on. And then we'll get to detecting, some probing, see what we can find. It's really nice in here. The pine trees in here. Just gives it a really nice cover. Alright, see you in a little bit. Made it down here to another creek, and looks like the woods are pretty clear. It's really quiet. I didn't find that four-wheeler that I heard earlier, but that's good. So right there is where the creek is, and then this little right here, it's indention right here, looks like a ditch. It's actually the old 1800s road to the next city south of here. You can see when we get more up to the top, it's gonna get a lot deeper. But last year, there was actually a bridge right there that you could walk over to the other side. But that is since gone. So we will not be doing that. up the hill we go. So this is the top of the hill. I just walked up, and you see right about there was where the hill drops off and goes on down to the creek. But this is that 1800s road that I was talking about. And most of the stuff that I found along this road and then the other 1800s roads that borders this property has been, I don't know, 20, 30 feet off the road. So that's the area I'm not going to concentrate on today. Where I'm standing here on top of this hill is what I believe was an old house site. Just digging around in here last year, I found a whole lot of brick, a little bit of pottery, and just a whole lot of iron, a matter of fact. So I'm going to detect around this area on the top of the hill, hopefully come across something significant. But the thing that makes me think that this is a house site and not just a dump. I mean, it could very well just be a dump, but I don't see why anybody would cart a whole bunch of stuff to the top of a hill and then just drop it off. So I would imagine, like today, you want to put a house up on top of a hill, especially with a creek right down there. And there may even be a well or something around here, so we keep our eyes out for that too. Oh, and right there was the driveway. So there's actually a path that goes down and around and then right on down to the road. So, all right, there's your little history. Let's go find something. Iron. Probably turn my iron on so you can hear all this iron. I've been finding that my 14 signals, especially in iron, that sound really good, are usually iron. Especially those jumping back and forth. See right there, I'm getting the edge of the iron, and that's where it pinpoints, is right there on the iron. So let's skip that one. I got another spot that's just loaded down with iron, and I just got signals everywhere right here. I mean, it's just, they're all over the place. So I'm gonna dig this whole thing out right here and see what we got. Yeah, I probably don't have to dig the whole thing out. Right there should be good. We'll start there and go. Alright, got the plug dug, and let's go ahead and flip it if we can. There's a lot of roots in this one too. Seems to be a common theme going around. Alright, I'm gonna have to set the phone down to get through this. Alright, I got it right here. It's a big iron something or another. I think it's huge. It's under these roots too. Probably have to cut these roots. Be a good time to have my limb saw. Do you see that? Alright, give me just a minute, let me dig this out. Alright, I got it loose. It's time to come out. That is a giant thing with stuff on it. I don't have a clue. Hang on. Let me clean it up. Well, to be honest, I don't have a clue what it is. So, you tell me. This is a perfect example of, you want to dig the big high tone iron signals as opposed to the scratchy ones we're looking at before. You never know what's going to come out of the ground. Got a decent signal right here. Problem is it sounds really large. Let's dig it up. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no way. No way.